Welcome back. What better way to honor 50 years in the entertainment industry than with a year-long celebration? Again, that is what local legend Al Hurricane Jr. has planned, and it's all kicking off this weekend over at Sandia Casino, something you won't want to miss. Now, joining us to give us all the details on this weekend's kickoff event and what he has in store throughout the year-long celebration is El Godson himself, Al Hurricane Jr. Al, it is great to have you with us.
Thank you, David. Thanks for having me. I appreciate Channel 13 doing this for me. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. I mean, 50 years, we're talking golden celebration, we're talking milestone, we're talking, established career. I mean, this is, pioneer status is where you're at now, Al.
Well, thank you.
Same as your dad, yeah.
Thank you so much. It's such an honor. I'm so blessed.
Yeah.
So blessed to have such a very great dad.
Yeah. Well, and so it started out with obviously, your dad establishing the music industry with your grandma, your uncles, Tiny Maury and Baby Gaby. Then it was four-piece. It was you with the band.
Yes.
You're all featured there.
We're all featured together.
Yeah.
It was so awesome. I was so blessed. It was Al Hurricane, Tiny Maury, Baby Gaby, and then Al Hurricane Jr. So
yeah.
that was such a milestone in my career to have my name up there with those guys.
Yeah, and then that led into the recording career. I mean, there's some footage about 1979 with you and your dad right there on the Val de la O show.
Wow.
Doing a little Juan Charrasqueado.
1979, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, some classic footage right there. And again, this is something that we talked about. Just looking back, what does that bring to mind?
That brings to mind, just being there with my dad on the Val de la O.
Yeah.
He used to take me about 20 minutes to comb my hair, dry my hair.
Yeah, bigger hair and then, bigger times. But even starting with that, you brought some classics with you today, Al. This is like even starting with your first release, El Joven, no?
Yes. Well, it all started back then with 45, right? Mm-hmm. So you put out a 45, and then if people liked the 45, then you worked on the album. Mm-hmm. And this is the album right here.
There it is.
Yeah, the album right there.
El Joven right there on Hurricane Records. And Al Jr. himself right there pictured in Old Town.
Yes. That little story about that was the wishing well, and then it would come out on 8-track.
Yeah.
This was the crazy times, huh?
Yeah, and looking back on that, again, it's hard to fathom 50 years, but now kicking off a year-long celebration, you're looking at the 8-track version of that right there. A year-long celebration, Al, it's going to start with the concert on Saturday, right?
Yes, we're going to have a concert there at Sandia Casino. Want to invite everybody this Saturday. Come and celebrate 50 years with Al Hurricane Jr. I will have special guests, my uncle Tiny Maury and my cousin Santiago Shahin.
There you go. So keeping the tradition alive and keeping the music pumping. Some clips from previous shows. And again, this is a year-long celebration, so it's in anticipation of another big celebration to cap it off next year. The full 50 years is going to be happening. Again, some footage from your dad's 75th birthday a few years back. But
I sure wish he was here to celebrate this with me.
Right, yeah. Your biggest fan, and in turn you were his.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is for sure. Honest to God truth, he was my biggest fan. Of course, I was his biggest fan, but I miss that guy on my right-hand side, right?
Yeah, and we'll definitely both get emotional about it. But so, Al, there's also going to be, tickets are still on sale at this time, right?
Yes, tickets are still on sale at Sandia box office, or you can go online, sandiacasino.com.
Okay.
So I want to invite everybody to come and buy tickets. We got 1 week to go, or 5 days, right?
Yeah. So, and we're also talking about some new music coming out with Celebration. We talked about the vinyl there, but also another project in the works, right?
Yes, I've got a new project working out. A couple of projects that we are going to work on. Got some new songs coming out, and then we also want to do what's called an anthology. So, looking forward to doing this.
Cannot wait to see all the exciting things that are going to be coming out over the course of the next year. Again, this is the kickoff concert to 50 years with Al Hurricane Jr. happening this Saturday. Al, any final words for the fans out there?
Final words, little clip of that album, because he had some footage from that album right there. That was we were singing Juan Charrasqueado, you said, so yeah. There's my dad, me and my dad right there, and those are the good old days. And
wow.
And like I say, another type was the cassette also.
There you go. Just showing you the course of time, from 8-track to 45 to record to CD to streaming. Everything and anything is all out there right now. Al, congratulations on the kickoff to the 50 years.
Thank you.
And we can't wait to see what happens out there with it.
Thank you. And one more time, thank you for having me on the show. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart.
Absolutely.